Yang family, Massa here. Greetings. Greetings. I hope you're all doing good. We're living in hard times. Hmm? The Most High is doing a lot because it's this last time for Satan to reign. He's showing a lot of things, but we have to know that the Most High is also doing a lot. And now I'm asking myself, what is the Most High's escape plan? And many people will start thinking, what does it mean? Escape plan. There was always an escape plan. In the time of Noah, in the time of Egypt, in the time of Assyria, when we fought against the Greeks, the Romans, there was an escape plan for people in the time of in the 1400s, in the 1500s, when some others went to slavery to the Caribbeans, to Brazil, to the Americas. There was an escape plans in the time when people used to take our people to slavery into Arabia. So there is always an escape plan. So what is the escape plan from the Most High now? Will Satan always be above the Most High? Is he above the Most High? What is with the saints? Is there something like a holy or chosen people today? And if it is so, why are they the one who are suffering? You know, why are they the one um they are losing hope in these last days when the rich people are trusting in their money and they're still investing in certain things and they're living well and they have also an escape plan and that's why first of all we give all praises to the Most High Yah, Tata Nzambi'S, Kimbo Kimbo na Tata Nzambi, Kimbo Kimbo to all the people that are following the Bantus, that are following this movement. I think you do not follow it for fun. You follow it because you have found something in a truth in this movement, and it is corresponds to your spirits. We are here to learn. We are here to be to unite the two sticks, to find a little bit more out about the Most High, especially in these end times. We want to know what the Most High really want. We know for sure that the Most High want um, tell us everything, because if He would tell us everything, how could He come like a thief? But we know also for sure that the Most High always told His people different kinds of secrets before He did something in judgment against the nations. We know what happened in Egypt when the plagues came. He said to his people, "Put this and this sign in front of your door. Then the plagues won't hit you." We know in Sodom and Gomorrah how he has saved some of the people, Lot and his family. We know how he saved Daniel, yeah, okay, from all this wickedness in Babylon. Okay, the Most High has always a way how he saved Abraham, how he saved the children of Israel because of hunger in Egypt and all these kinds of things. The save the we know how he saved our people when he brought them out of Egypt. Okay, and now we are talking really about the second Exodus. It will happen. I will play some movies today for you to see, to show you that the Exodus is already happening. But before I come to that, I will tell you something, some secrets. There is a God. If someone tells you, is there something like a God? Look at the wickedness, look at the world, how it is. Is there something like a power and energy that really have created the universe and all these kind of things? Hey, all of us we have already escaped a lot of things. We came from somewhere to become that what we are today. The most of us came from a household where the most of the people weren't wasn't even really Christian or wasn't really believing in the Most High. We did different kinds of things in our youth. Some of us grew up wild. Some of us grew up. Everyone has a story to tell. So we came from far. Okay, but today when we found the Most High, we say we found peace. But there is no peace. It becomes even. It's like in the beginning you get the hormones. It's like, yeah, I found now the truth. I found that what I wanted to find my whole life. You found the Most High, right? So the Most High is alive. But after that, tribulation comes, problems comes that you have never seen. And I want to tell you something about that. Tata Nzambi said, before they hate you, they hated me. They hated him. Okay, which means, yeah, we are fighting against spiritual things that we can't see. Which means, with another word, tribulation and problems must come to us. Which means, if you live the life of, yeah, I have everything, everything must be perfect, everything must be good, this is mostly not the life of the Most High. Because the Most High's children, they are suffering. They are suffering. Some of us, we are doing well. Some of us are doing good, but we are still under the name of the Most High, which means that if you love the world, you can't love the Most High, or the Most High is not with you. So you just look at around you and look at how many people used to love the world, and they are still waiting the world to become normal again. They do not wait the Most High to come or to bring order. No, they're waiting the world to become normal again, which will never happen again. Now, like I said, the Most High, um, Nzambi, yeah, so that's how we call him. Um, he has his disciples, but we have also satanic disciples that are in the midst of us. And by their doing and the things that they say, we're gonna see, we're gonna understand who they really are or what they really want to do. Listen carefully. Under the Most High's children, we have now different kinds of people that will say the same things like those who the Most High has sent. They will maybe even do more than the people that the Most High has sent, which means they will come with different kinds of prophecies. Yeah, we heard about Kimbangu, we heard about Simon Toko, we heard about Africa. Yeah, we have to go to the promised land. Yeah, we heard about the miracles that must be happen because Isaiah said that people will do more. We heard about the Exodus. We heard about, yeah, building housings or doing agriculture and all these kinds of things. So we're gonna have a lot of people. They were gonna come like they are one of us. One of us doesn't mean that you must be in the same group. One of us means that you are in the same boat, which means you have the same spirit. The same spirit is leading you to do the Most High's job, which is to build in the kingdom of the Most High. And the next, the bigger mission that is coming now is the escape plan. The escape plan, which means that what do the Most High tell you to do for that what will come upon us? Okay, because there's something that will come. Some people, they're building chariots to go to other planets. Some people are building bunkers. Brothers and sisters are gonna play the first movie now. The most of the people, yeah, they're escaping already. Let me just show you before I start telling you why I'm doing this video, because I'm gonna share some deep things. Okay.
And economic misfortune routinely find themselves in great peril along migrant trails, perhaps the most perilous path anywhere through the Darien Gap, a wild, lawless stretch that straddles Colombia and Panama. Last fall, before the pandemic, and with the support of the Pulitzer Center, correspondent Nadia Drost and videographer Bruno Federico put themselves at great risk to bring us stories of people risking everything to make their ways north toward the U.S. And a warning, the images and accounts in this report may disturb some viewers.
Where South America meets Central America lies one of the world's wildest jungles. It's roadless, lawless, and almost...
Oh, sorry. I have to change my goodness. Wait a minute. I have to change the banner like this. Okay, let's start again.
Life around the globe for refugees and migrants fleeing war, persecution, climate change, and economic misfortune routinely find themselves in great peril along migrant trails, perhaps the most perilous path anywhere through the Darien Gap, a wild, lawless stretch that straddles Colombia and Panama. Last fall, before the pandemic, and with the support of the Pulitzer Center, correspondent Nadia Drost and videographer Bruno Federico put themselves at great risk to bring us stories of people risking everything to make their ways north toward the U.S. And a warning, the images and accounts in this report may disturb some viewers.
Where South America meets Central America lies one of the world's wildest jungles. It's roadless, lawless, and almost entirely uninhabited. Its name, the Darien Gap. Underneath the soaring jungle canopy, migrants from around the world risk death crossing the jungle.
So now, brothers and sisters, just to tell you that the escape plan, people should start thinking on it. People should start thinking on the escape plan. What did the Most High tell you? We have many people. Some other people saying, I will go to the Middle East. Some other people say they will go to Arabia. Some other people say they will go to the Philippines. Some other people say they will go to Africa, and to Gambia, Kenya, Southern Africa, maybe Angola, whatever, maybe Congo. You have people going to China. You have people going to Russia. Ask the Europeans. Everyone has an escape plan. Believe me, everyone has an escape plan, but it hasn't started yet. When the Hunger Games starts, 5 years, yeah, when the people start beating themselves up in the streets, it has already started with the police, citizen against police and everything. Yeah? And we do not talk about George Floyd, okay? But what will come is hunger. People only talk about Africa. We have people from Haiti, Jamaica, people from the Caribbeans, Colombia. We have people from Mexico. We have people they come from India. We have people from China. We have people from from the Siberia. We have people, especially from the east, Iraq, Iran, Syria. We have people from the northern part of Africa. Today, even people from the southern part of Africa are fleeing. Other people are going southwards, other people are going northwards, other people are going from west to east, and some people are going from east to west. And we, the Congo, we have songs for all this, what is happening. Everything that is happening, we have songs for that. Okay? And that's why I'm making this video. Brothers and sisters, there's some women's, men's, they're getting to the biggest things just to make it to a better life. The worstest things are happening to them when they come there. What happens? They do not even make it in these countries. And if they make it, look at France. France has more than 3 million people in the street. They live in the street. And over, I don't know how many millions, they have no passport to this nice France. France. Okay? People have no passport, no job. They're begging like crazy. You have never seen something like this. This is Europe. You see? Italy. Prostitution everywhere. People going to work for €1 a day. Can you imagine? €5, €10 a day. And you have smugglers. You have people that used to take children from here to A, doing the worstest things to them. This is what is happening now. And the rich people, it's completely the opposite. What do? They have the money. Look at Senegal, what they have built in Senegal. Look at Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast. They're going to every African countries. They're building rail bands. They're building their streets. They're building their houses. Why? Because they know there is an escape plan. China is in Africa. Israel is in Africa. Germany, all of them, America, they're going more to Africa. That's what they're doing in Africa, is to finish off the citizens, to the people that are inside, to make them suffer, but for themselves to build an escape plan. Because only the rich people, for them, that's what they think. So Tata Nzambi said that the wise, who thinks he is the wise, he will make him fall. Because they are now saying they have a plan for Africa. That's why they're always meeting those African leaders. Because for them, they have a plan. They have the master plan. They knew exactly now what they want for Africa. They can't go to China no more to invest into China, because if not, China will become too powerful. Okay? With Russia, they don't have anything to do. So the most of them, they're going to Africa to invest into Africa. But those people are the rich people, and they're not coming to invest for the Africans. They're coming to invest for themselves so that they can come over and live there. And everyone that is poor, you need a treat. Sometimes the traveling will become even more expensive. Everything will become more and more expensive. So you stay outside because you have no money. And those who are rich and can make it, they can come over. So what is the escape plan? Let us give this video again 5 minutes. Just look at this.
In a desperate bid to reach the US and Canada, they have no map and no instructions on how to make it through one of the world's most dangerous migration routes.
J'aimerais passer un message à d'autres Haïtiens.
I would like to send a message to anyone who is thinking of doing this route. It's very dangerous. If I knew this, I wouldn't have done it.
Many migrants spend a week or even 2 on this trail before they reach a village and safety. But these journeys started long before. Migrants from Asia, the Middle East, and Africa flew into Ecuador or Brazil, where visa requirements are somewhat lax. Haitians also use this route as a springboard north. But to get from Colombia to Panama, they have to cross the Darien Gap by foot. It's the only missing 66-mile break in the Pan American Highway from the tip of Argentina up to Alaska. Migrants go first to the end of the road in Colombia, the port town of Necoclí, to head west along the Caribbean. The passenger manifest was global. Most had little idea of what lay ahead. They dock in Capurganá, a tourist town, now a trailhead for migrants headed into the Darien. We set out to join up with the migrant trail and reached a makeshift camp where smugglers wait for migrants. At dusk, a group of Cameroonians and Pakistanis arrived. They were exhausted and relieved to find the last spot on the trail where they can get hot food. The river was dangerously high, and we cut the day short and set up camp. The next morning, 8 migrants from Haiti and Ghana, who began the crossing with the Haitians but fell behind, suddenly showed up. Among them, a woman and her boyfriend from Haiti were robbed by bandits days earlier. One grabbed the boyfriend's arm, threatening to cut it with a machete. Charlie Pierre from Haiti helped tell us what happened.
After, the thief said, "Go off and leave the woman behind." And so he's walking, but looking behind, and sees these guys lowering his wife's underwear.
One of the men assaulted her.
So I don't want to go deeper. You can watch by yourself what kind of things happening to our people. And I tell you, yeah, it's not like you will only see black people there. Yeah, look at those videos. Yeah, the escape plan. Look at those videos, brothers and sisters. We will not throw the Bible away, like some other people do. We will not throw the Bible away. There are some things that people must know. Okay, there's some things that people must start thinking about. Okay, the world is not that same like it was yesterday, and it's changing dramatically. 100 years ago, yeah, it's not even one cycle, it's not one generation. You was a slave. You could not even, you were beaten, and the baddest things happened to you. Not 80 years ago, here in the 20s, here 200s, 2000, the year 2000, we had in the 1900s Sam Toko fighting for freedom. In Africa, we had people in America everywhere. We are not free, but you're forgetting too fast. And people are thinking, what will happen? Maybe we're going to live good. When did you live really good? Tata Nzambi'S say, yeah. When they hated me, they will hate you. There is no peace for the Most High's people. I will show it to you. Let me go to this Bible verse to show you what the Most High really say. Okay, I think this Bible verse might interest you. This is Matthew 5, 3-12. He was with the multitudes of people up in the mountain. And he started saying, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see Tata Nzambi. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of Yah. Blessed are the which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when ye shall reveal you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil things you falsely uh, for my sake. Rejoice and be exciting, glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophet which were before you. And then he starts saying big things after that. So everything is vice versa, okay? So you see someone, ooh, like Rihanna and all those people, you think they are blessed. This is what the world will see as blessed. Hollywood stars, everyone you see in the street doing drugs, doing women's, doing a lot of cars, doing a lot of big jobs and all these kinds of things. Look at this. Everything is vice versa. Look what he say now. Ye are the salt of the earth. But if the salt have lost his savor, wherewith shall it be salted? It is not it it is thenceforth good for nothing but to be cast out and be trodden under the foot of men. Okay? Ye are light of the world. A city that is set on the hill cannot be hid. Neither do men light a candle and put it under the bushel, but on a candlestick, and it giveth light into all that are in the house. Let your light so shine before men, that they may see your good works, and glorify your Father which is in heaven. Think not that I am come to destroy the law of the prophets. I am come not to destroy, but to fulfill. So, without your forefathers, the forefathers are coming back, the lawgivers. And Tata Nzambi is saying with this, make the door open for them to come, become a light in front of people, because tribulation is coming upon everyone. Those who have it to the fullest will will be the last, and those who are the last will be now lifted up. And this is where the problem is now here. He say, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one title shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled. Now, brother and sisters, I will tell you something. Um, you know, we we have to know that this year is a big test. It's a we have to pass through tribulation. We have to pass through tests. Our hearts. The Most High is testing our hearts. Who really loves Him? Who really is worthy? Who really wants to walk with Him during this tribulation? Now we have different kinds of people outside there. They are trying to make it into America, into Europe, into all these places. We, 30 years, 40 years ago, we made it into those countries. Those countries was okay. Everything was okay in these countries. But now people are trying to make it into these countries, but the countries themselves, these lands, they have their own problems. They have difficulties. They're staying in front of war. They're staying in front of poverty. They're staying in front of losing everything what they have. So the people in those countries, they are angry and pissed off. Okay, white man or Chinese and all of them, they are walking bombs. Okay, Arab, they're just waiting. Everyone is waiting. The Arabs in Germany, they always used to say very clear, they destroyed our lands. and we had to come to their lands. And if we see that their land's going to be crushed, we will be the one who will crush them. This is what a black man would never say. Okay, because he thinks, oh, he made it into Babylon. He is saved there. The problem is, look it clear. Okay. You can read Habakkuk 2. Read Habakkuk 2. Where you were a while, pointed Habakkuk 2. It's in the Bible. I know that many people are no more interested in the Bible, but read Habakkuk 2. What the nations will do in the city that is builded by blood. Look what will happen there. Yeah, these genocides that will start happening in the cities. Tribe against tribe. Oh, you are black. Okay. Black. Oh, this child. Take it here. Captivity. This is what is happening. Okay. But look, I will tell you. Why are those people not fleeing to Africa? Because the white man has made Africa looking so bad, okay, that he said the non plus ultra must be Europe, it must be Asia, it must be America. That's why everyone's fleeing. Everyone must flee. So everything that is happening must happen like this because it happened before. Okay, but the only thing what they're forgetting, they're going to the wrong time. The good times of those countries are over. It is over. Everyone that is in America can say it. Everyone can that is in Europe, everyone knows the time, the good times of these countries. Okay, where you can go to the social, they give you a television. Oh yeah, you could see, you could see someone is giving you something, and something like that. Those times are over. Okay, and they're trying to come in. Okay, and you have people like Biden saying very clear, look, you want to come in here? 40 years, people that are 40 years in the country, they open shops and all this kind of things from Mexico, whatever way. Okay, he's going to them and saying, what? No ID, no passport, whatever. Go back to your country. Go back. The children of this mother, they called this mother that went back to, I think it was Mexico or something like that, or even Colombia or even further down there, Dominican Republic. Oh, they are all coming. Only the Brazilians are coming up. But hunger in those places, people talking about Africa, hunger, they're dying hunger. And it haven't started yet. Hunger, this hunger problem. I have never heard someone in Beulah, crying for hunger. Never. Okay? They live in the forest. I have never heard someone in Beulah saying, I'm hungry. They are fat. Okay? But look at this. People in the city in America, people in the city in France, people in the city in Germany, people in the city of Russia. Hunger, please, give me something. How can that be? What an irony. Now look, I'm here to show you now. Now, the Tanzanians say you have the disciples of Satan outside there. They understood, oh, this time everything is coming to pass. How can we make money out of this? What is happening? Let us make a trip here. Let us do this business. Let us do this business. The problem is, of all this, what is your plan? It is okay to go to visit, blah, 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 but there must be a plan, because in this time here, the little that we have must be, when you invest into something, it must be invested very carefully. It must be invested very carefully, because the business markets are not the same as it was before. Everyone that has a shop is struggling. Can you imagine? People must eat, but the shops are not even selling that much because everyone is now looking upon his pocket. No one wants to take money out and spend. Okay, Apple and all of them have problems. No one is telling you. Everyone is going bankrupt. Bankrupt is everyone is shutting down his store. Especially look at the white man's offices, big high buildings, empty. Go to Dubai, empty housings. You see all these housings, museums, until the Most High will crash it down. And they are now believing even more in their money than before, because they say money will save them. This is the escape plan from the nations, and it will work out until a point. It will work out again until a point, because they will make everything possible for those who have money, okay, to cross the borders of spies, like computer engineering, where computers used to come out and tell you, show me your ID, show me where you live, show me your telephone number, show me your woman, show me your children. So they must understand you, they must know you, they must know what kind of eyes do you have, what color, where do you go day and night. And this is what is happening, and this is what is coming. Why? Because the rich, yeah, must become now the people that are, above the poor, and look upon them, and therefore they need different kinds of places, yeah, where they have to build to stay there so that they can control us. This is what the escape plan from the white people, from all these governors. The escape plan from them is because there's something what they know. It's the nature. The nature will beat up their cities. That everything will be thrown down. You can escape wind. You of us, when we say, Father, please, wind, go. The Father will bring the wind to become peacefully, the wonder. But when the water comes, Banabeto, when the water comes, you can pray like you want. It will take us. You will see in Africa, please, please, because the Most High is cleaning up. He's cleaning up. The Most High is cleaning up. Oh, I have to do my traveling to Africa, blah blah. This is not the escape plan. This is not the escape plan. In the Bible, there is written, before the children of Israel made it into Canaan, some people went there before to Jericho. Always, if the Moses wanted to do something, he said, in my houses are many houses. He already started to build something up. He already started a project. He already started to do something, in secret, or even if it wasn't in secret. For an example, before the flood came, he started to build this boat, right? Everyone could see the boat, the ship or whatever. Who entered? No one. You see? So, when all this happened to in Egypt, he told them, Massa told them, come with me. We have to pass the waters, yeah. The most of our people said, no, we're gonna stay. And in the book of Jubilees, or Yasha, I think, read what happened to the people who stayed in Egypt. The same thing will happen again. The same ways that you saw the people going up to Europe, going to Asia. Because when you go to Europe, there are different kinds of ways that they go. You have to watch it. You don't want to watch these things. You don't want to watch these things. They go to Turkey, they go to Greek. to go to, they pass all, it's like when we came from Egypt, we had to pass all the Canaanite countries. And they did the worstest to us. They did the worstest to us. That's not a joke. There is an escape plan even now from people that wants to make it into Gambia and all these kinds of things. Yeah, from America to Gambia. Ask. There are pages from African American people that used to take them from America to make it into Africa. Ask them what kinds of ways they have to pass. And they're even fine. You know, they're even, fine. The same ways that you see those people from the South using to make it into America, Europe, France, China. There's the same way African Americans or European, all the diasporans will use by foot to make it home into Africa. From the four corners of the earth, and just type four corners of the earth into your Bible and look at all the prophecies by foot. Food, hunger, oh, all the beauty. Oh, I was looking at my window and putting my eyelashes. Gone. I'm gonna put the video there when we went to Beulah, Angola. Beulah is far away from Angola. Yeah, Beulah is like a own thing in Angola, in the Congos there. Yeah, look how we looked like before, and then look how we looked like when we made it finally into Beulah. We start looking like people who lived in the jungle. You can see that the children of Isolele, always when they had different kinds of tribulation, Tata Nzambi was always saying, look how dark they become. Look how ugly they look like now. We change completely. So if people really think, that this is the time to joke with money, to joke with the Exodus, to joke with the Most High's word, we're only thinking on getting advantage out of our brothers and sisters. You should really look, who is this person? What did he do so far for us? Or what is he really planning to do? Because this is not a time for joking around. I will tell you something. We have to repent and we have to start praying for forgiveness. Okay? Many people will think I'm crazy here. You have to start crying out for forgiveness. When you see that there's nothing that you can do no more, close the doors and start crying for forgiveness. Always, every day, cry for forgiveness. Nothing else. Don't pray for others, for your family, whatever. For yourself. Forgiveness about every single thing. Even if you think or you know that you didn't do so many mistakes. Forgiveness, and this will lift up you. And this will bring you to the righteous people. This will give you the righteous people. Many people won't make it. Many people will give up. Many people will give up. Many people will say, I want to stay in Babylon. I want to stay in Egypt. I want to be with, even in Africa, you need an escape plan in Africa. There is hunger coming to Africa. Hunger, real hunger, thirst. What is it? Like I said, no water. Do you know what white people are doing? They're buying Okongo waters. There is no water in the world. Can you imagine? Huh? So, brothers and sisters, this is not a joke. Yeah. I will play you next time, Brother Nathaniel, his videos when he's saying, yeah, we know that Israelites are in Africa. He himself saying this because it's over with these lies. It's over. These lies are over. Okay? So we have to beat now these presidents up in Africa. This is, and the most I say, he will clean up. And look, all this is happening. You can believe it or not, because the ancestors are coming back. The ancestors are coming back. People can believe, oh, we hate the ancestors, whatever, what, but they are coming back to take their world again like it used to be. Okay? So, like I said, with the righteous repentance and always keeping in this repentance, the righteous people will be among you. And those who can't make it, who won't make it, they will start living from themselves, giving up, going back to Christianity, going back to the Hebrews or whatever they used to call themselves. Okay? And they will miss the escape plan. And even those who got it, they will try to make it by like thieves to enter into the escape plan, but it won't work. Because our prayers, when the children of Israel went to slavery, on the prayers and the righteous prayer, the righteous singing, today we are free. No captivity no more. Because we worked in unity. We fought in unity against the colonizers. But today no one is remembering those things no more. Okay? So during captivity, during our problems, we sing, we shout to the Most High. We know how to address things to the Most High. There will be, the most of us will be cleaned up. But when we go back, yeah, what the most of people of us are doing, they're losing faith, they're losing everything. But there where they go, there's definitely darkness. Yeah. How do we connect to our ancestors? This is a long process, and you shouldn't connect to every ancestor. So this is something that I can't explain here. I have my class. Is there a prayer ritual? Your ancestors, you are your ancestors. If you want to find your ancestors, you are your ancestors to different kinds of generations, to the first, second, third, or even fourth generations. You are. So when you want to find your ancestors, it's like you're finding yourself. Yeah, you are your future you. You will be that what you are. It will be your future you, and you are also your past. So everything what you're doing now will be is the thing that will happen, changing the things from your future or the children's future, because it will happen to your children. So if you don't have some, there's some things that you might know, and etc. etc. Yes, I have a class to learn this, and the class is in. When is the class? The class is in April, the 5th of April. This is when I'm gonna explain about different kinds of things, what salt does, what water does, coconut does, all the plants, what they do. Yeah. I'm gonna explain about the elements of the humans, of the different kinds of because every human has his own elements. Yes, what this does, and I'm gonna explain about the Psalms, why the most I put the Psalms there, what kind of Psalms you have to say to receive different kinds of things. I'm gonna explain about the rituals itself, why the Catholics do different kinds of things. I'm gonna reveal all this, the candle thing, what they used to say. I'm gonna reveal the things about the tabernacle when Isaiah said, "Psst, there are some things you shouldn't say." Yes, I'm gonna reveal all this, so that I can pass this pass, because there's some more that will come after that. It will cost money, just to tell you, because I know that most of the people will come to make their own money out of it. So I don't care what people will make out of it, because I have my own mission. If people trust my mission or not, this is for them. It's not my problem. Now, is there any other question? The 5th of April. Yeah, people can sign in. I have an email address. It's almost everywhere. Yeah, you can talk to me. I will tell you what to do. Some people have attended the last school already. The last school was about the healing of the four elements. Like Isaiah, he used to heal with earth. With the Mwanda, he used to heal with water. Yeah, and he did. Okay, and so this is what they learned. They learned about some things that we also do in assembly, because there are some things after time I used to reveal here and there some things. Yeah, this is normal because I am a teacher, and our people need those things. I'm always scared because I have more enemies than friends. And another thing is, I know the heart. I know that the most of the people, like I say, the disciples of Satan, we have disciples of Satan, people that are under us. They really, they don't care. They have a complete other mindset. They don't care about the Most High. They don't fear Him and stuff like that. And I don't think that these people should know all these kinds of things. And that's why I'm very careful what I used to share or not. You know, there's one secret about all the things that I know. These things you can't do really bad things with it, because ancestry that I teach goes back to the scriptures. It goes back to those people who fought the colonizers, to those people who stand for the righteous things, and so you can't do any bad things with it. So that's why if they try to make money, or there are even money rituals, yeah, there are money rituals there that our forefathers did. You know, because I said it very clear, we never had money, but we had some things that we did to receive, um, like catching more fishes, catching more animals, or there's some things. It's very nice, you know, some nice practices. Then there's the secret about the Pemba Kalunga, which means the cemetery of the saints, which means heaven, what the world calls heaven. Yeah, it explains very well why we should always be buried in the land of our ancestors, and um, uh, all these connections to the living with the belly bottom and all these kinds of things. And yeah, this is there too. So it's a complete package, but it's also not so expensive. But yeah, if someone misses it, then it will become very expensive, because I won't teach it again. It goes once 1 week, almost 5 days school. Then I'm gonna show the practices, what kind of if you use merit, if you use merit, or all kinds of things that you put into water. Yeah. So, and what kinds of things you have to say. You know? Yeah, this is deep stuff. Yeah. Tell these nice ministries that I am not a Christian. It is like it is. When the Christians came to our kingdom, and this is the most of the things that the people do not understand, they saw things you can't imagine. And one day, when the Most High starts doing this Exodus thing, I do not believe that the Pharaoh will be like, yeah, just come here and take my people, or he will be like, no, no one will go out here. So you have to know certain things. You have to know how to you have to know how to fight them, and what alchemy is. You have to know about the plants when you are in the forests, what you can eat, what not. You have to know how you can hear the voice of the wind telling you this direction, all these kinds of things. So yeah, it is like it is. So now I said it very clear. We have to stop being angry. We have to stop being angry. Huh? Anger destroys a lot of things, and it takes your time. It takes your time. It takes your time. And after that, when you come normal again, you have lost a lot of time. Many of us are very, very anger because of the things are not working out and all this. Many things are not working out, and we should stop being angry, okay? Because you will start hearing the voice of the Most High, by when you really go and start saying sorry, the word sorry, in a way, that you will start seeing visions, sorry, begging really for mercy, that then you will see that the righteous people will come to you and open the way for you. Okay. So now, like I said, it is very, very funny to see the most curses people, to become the most blessed people, in this world. And this change is just will destroy the whole, will destroy a lot of things, will destroy many things, because everything was based on a lie, and if something is a lie, it must be destroyed, okay, so that we can move forward in the truth. Okay. And that's why you have a lot of deceivers who don't want to repent, even if they say something wrong. They just continue with this, with this wickedness. But normally, we need people, if you do a mistake, to say, "Man, hey, sorry, I didn't know it better. Yeah, let's move on. I understood it now." But people don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. Thank you very much. I will play a little video. We're going to show you some things, what is also going on with the Templars. Let me just share my screen. Okay, here it is. Okay.
True value and to pull the elect from the hand of the Father, but his hand is pulling them back from your wretched herd of goats. Your governmental bodies assembling against the Father's people, your systems destroying the population, your indoctrination religions that have left all their estate of truth and adopted practices of man. Your evil guides and the hosts of shrill and chaos are warned, for the children of true light are rising. They are adorned for battle, and they are clothed with white, about to become dipped in the blood of the fallen ones. For the return of the Son of Man does flash in the east and shine in the west as well, because it is not as you have spoken within the churches. It is a body, a very large body. The elect, the cloud that Christ descends upon, is not a cloud, but it is spirit, as it is written. If you knew your own lies, you would remember what truth is, because it is what you corrupted. This is the battle of the ages that first begins with the spirit, but you will bring it to the physical, because you seek the throne and you seek all eyes to be upon you. It is for this reason that every eye will see your destruction. It is our love for the Father and our need to relieve his pain that we are asked to come at this time. The man of destruction is already standing in that place. The antichrists have taken their places, reinforced by their false teachings within millions of churches and in mosques and religious centers around the world. It isn't the words that are corrupt, but the teachings. For it is what comes from the mouth that defiles man, and it is your lips that man has spoken with. So with this warning, go ahead and release your financial destruction. Engage in your wars of distraction and blood. Cause your famines and your unnatural disasters. Send your workers of evil to their appointed locations of graves and houses of imprisonment. You cannot harm nor destroy the elect that have come to destroy your very works. There is no wall big enough, no cage strong enough, and no universe where this ends as you as the victor. For there is no power greater than love, And it is this love that powers all weapons of the Father, and no weapon formed against us shall prosper. There is only one that knows what is written better than you. So you know the truths I speak, and also know the one who speaks it. It's a sound you cannot bear. Your preparations take all that you can with you. Begin with the age began, and your ways have been accelerated. You cannot block the sun enough to prevent the energy from penetrating to those that are awakening to their true form. The angels of the Father have been planted within your midst, and they are dry bones coming to life. The Ancient of Days prepared them for arrival among the dead that rise. They smell your stench and they seek your works, for you have wielded your sword against them, unaware that the afflicted pain, suffering, death could not change what is within them. In your feeble attempts to destroy them, they rise. No matter how many babies you murder, no matter how many soldiers you kill, no matter how many you strike with pestilence and disease, they rise. It is the loyal that serve you within their false churches of the world, established with your cunning lies, taught by your evil priests or corrupt imams. You cannot stop the truth told within all the scriptures from being revealed and the lies therewith exposed. Your followers will fight for you until the end and believe they are doing the work of the Father, but doing the works of the God of this world, O Lucifer. It is you, Lucifer, your offspring, that keep your covenant and have not learned what true light is and see you as the light. But you are but a spot, a reflection of the true light. A star does not receive its light within its own power, but takes what is another's and claims it as his own. This is the way of the rulers of this world, for it is you who have taught them. The rulers cry for blood in the name of the mob boss. The pastors and churches call Christ a man and sing of sacrifice for sins, ignoring that Christ commanded to pick up your own cross. How simple of a lie you have told, that the very person, a man of flesh, that you have led to be a savior, spoke against the very things your so-called Christians teach. But they hear his words not. They ignore everything he says. They cry that Jesus died for sins and a blood sacrifice for God, yet he himself said of the Father, I desire mercy, not sacrifice. You have allowed this lie to prevail, and it is this day that you are put on notice. I am speaking on behalf of those that are rising, the children of the true Father, the creator of all things, including you, the lowest of all forms of his creation. You are but the head that waits beneath our heel. Let your pastors continue to serve you, O master of the flesh. You have used your imaging financial systems to devour man's mind and destroy knowledge of true value, and to pull the elect from the hand of the Father. But
Ingeta. So now, as you can see, it's not only us understanding that we are in very, very, very dark times. You know, it's the world. You know, the people that loves the Most High, they are struggling. There is a real fight going on, and there is an escape plan, and it is well written in the Bible. I don't have to go here and start telling people what is written there. But I tell you, be careful from those people who call themselves kings, who call themselves, yeah, worship me, bow down in front of me. People that used to sing these rap songs, I am this and this, going to any kinds of initiations and sacrifices and those kinds of things. Don't do that. Don't think that your money will save you. There is an escape plan. And today I gave you already a code. What you have to do if you want all your enemies in your midst to disappear. No one has to laugh here. Don't think when I'm coming here to YouTube and start preaching that I have the good life. I am not a YouTuber. that are doing videos for Kylie Minogue or Chris Brown or Ti or whatever what to get subscribers. Okay, I will not end in England or in America or somewhere else. Not even in the worst places in Africa. Everywhere it's gonna be hit. The Most High will hit the whole world in different kinds of ways. Your cars, your housings will burn. You got a child, you are so happy on your child will never come home again. Racism will raise up everywhere. Real racism. Brothers and sisters, there's some truth in the Bible. And there's some truth in people. Because the Most High Himself has said, I have created man like I am, in my image, flesh and blood. No? That's why the angels rebelled. Be very careful. Not everyone is a human, which means not everyone is a human. This means not everyone is a demon, because some others from us are also holy. We are fighting for something. Yes, the world takes us down. Elijah have cried out to the Most High, Father. Massa did it. All of them, they did it. Our forefathers in captivity. When you sleep, pray, man, do the righteous prayer, the Most High to show you, to bring you to these places. What happened to our forefathers? When even now, the people that are struggling and walking to the death to those countries in the Babylon. Love your brother like you used to love yourself. Everyone wants to take advantage from you. Be careful. Protect yourself so that the Most High can protect you. Okay? Don't run into attacks or problems into the hell gate. Don't do that. Be patient where you are. And when the righteous time is, the Most High will give you a sign. Okay. Every one of us has something that you will do in these end times. Because you are the salt of this world and you are the light of this world. So you will do something. But don't forget, tribulation will hit you the most. They can see you. They always saw you. And that's why your whole life you had the worstest problems. You could be someone else, but this was never the world of the Most High for now. And we could see it, that it wasn't. We could see it during all these years. Look at history. Look at our world very closely. But now the Most High wants to take over. We have to believe in that. That there is an escape plan. Open your eyes for the righteous people that can help you and your family. Even in the West. Look for the righteous people. And when you pray and you go in you, when you do the righteous repentance, you're going to see all the wicked people that will move away from you. And sometimes we have to do it. Go home or where you are, start doing it. 1 month long. And you're going to see that I was completely right. And you're going to receive your escape plan. Thank you very much for listening. I will see you soon.